Hello guys, it's another beautiful time
on the show Echoes with the ladies.
I'm Ladypash, and of course my name is Rosemary.
I am JBM.
I've seen movies where I was so sure this was the ending.
There's no bad movies, but there's always bad actors,
yes,
bad writing, and bad
production. We are here to give you some movies, review the good movies and the bad movies. Yes. This is Echoes. Hi guys, yes, it's another edition of Echoes where we review movies. Because we are ready when you are ready. Okay, now. So it's your girl Rosemary, and then you can call me MO. Yes, it's another time to review movies, the good and the bad ones. I hope you enjoyed the last edition, and then your comments, don't forget, they're very important. Okay, I think I would leave it to your G.
Yeah, it's good to be here again on the show Echoes. You can call me JBM, and that's fine. We are here again today to come and talk about the movies. You know, like we say that now we now have 1 million movies being released in the space of, let's say, 2 days. Now our movie producers are now doing it like a job, like you just want to push it out there. And some people say that maybe it's going to water down. We don't know, maybe it's going to water down or it's going to water up. What we shall know is that you cannot be starved of movies on platforms, on streaming platforms, and we are here again to look at some interesting movies to discuss on the show today.
That's not to say that if the most trending or the best or the worst. We just randomly pick movies and feel like, okay, let's talk about this and see people's views about these movies. Don't forget that we're on YouTube and Echoes TV. We're also on Instagram. Just type Echoes and I'm sure we'll be out there popping. I am Ladypash, and again it's going to be another exciting edition where we're going to be giving you the review of movies like JBM said. So sit back, pull a cushion and relax. That sounds like a line in one music, but I'm having inspiration. Okay, so let's start with
the first movie. Okay, we're reviewing today. This particular movie.
Why did you heave? Like,
because
was it a movie that bored
like,
you?
I'm
trying to think, okay, what movie is she talking about now?
Because it's a movie that I feel JVM is going to think that I want to attack him on this. Yeah.
Okay, now let me get my guide. Go on, bring it on.
You shouldn't have said it.
Bring it
on. Okay, so this particular movie, the first one we're going to be reviewing today, you know, there's this notions that men are polygamous in nature. You know, Korilo man shagbiri. And you know, that's how it's been put, like, and then the women are they're supposed to be godly, go to the mountains, you know, we are the one that should do all the prayers and say, you know, things like that. So this particular movie, you know, talks about how our mothers, you know, the elderly ones, they glorify cheating, the polygamous nature for men, and then looking at how women feel when their husbands, when they cheat on them, you know, the emotional stress, the bitterness, and then how it can even affect family, the growth of our children. So this particular movie is To Make You Feel. To Make You Feel by Tony Abraham.
JBM.
World best.
Okay. I can see the way you did that like this.
Practically blushing, but that's okay. That's okay. I hope the movie makes you feel what you feel.
Yes, I feel good.
Okay, that answers it.
So this particular movie, we have David. I wasn't expecting the combo, the collaboration. We were not. I mean, we did not know that we needed. Yes. Yeah. That was Zubi Michael, David,
Tony,
the husband, then Tony. Okay, as the wife, and then we have this Efe Relay as Vivian, the lady, the husband was cheating. Yeah, and then we have this particularly today baby. It's F1 trees, you know, the gods to say, baby, even when I'm with my husband, what are you eating? You know, things like that. So
he was paid.
Yeah,
he was paid to do the job.
Well, But then, okay, I think for people who don't still get what we're talking about, to make you feel,
yes,
and it has to do with a husband who constantly cheats and doesn't find an issue with it. It's the fact that they use different tribes. So I don't know if they're actually trying to portray something, but that's not for me to say. But it's a beautiful movie that talks about the fact that African men can be that way.
Yes.
The cheating part, and how we feel, like she's rightly said, how women feel. And the fact that Tony, who happened to play
Bingpe,
how she had to, also meet him halfway, aura for aura,
what you give me is what I give you back.
For
this part of the man, Afidakpani, the one that kills with a cutlass, and then you don't want them to even bring it near you. I mean, you're doing this, you don't feel it's a problem.
It's an African thing.
But then how do we glorify cheating?
We're not gonna live here. And I'm trying the comment section. I know that people would be out.
How do you feel your gender? Really?
Okay, now, seriously, I'll say that cheating is not peculiar to a certain gender. And that's the truth. See, it depends on the information you have. Some people would say that married women cheat a lot. Like the ratio of married women cheating now is on the high side.
My brother, that just started happening.
But
that is why.
But it's happening.
That is why the movie has to portray that.
It's happening. And see, sometimes we've accepted some things because of the foundational issue.
Okay.
Now this story actually, I like the fact that Tony Abraham produced this movie, and she was able to dot the I's and cross the T's, at least to a certain extent, which takes us back to the importance of the mother and the aunt. You get in that movie, showing that this thing is rooted back in the day. So it's very difficult for the wife to go, or for a young lady to go back home to tell them that my husband is cheating, and they will tell you that yes, it wasn't a big deal. And why? It's an African thing, as you said. African thing is that a man is what's it called? Expected, or I'm looking for the right word.
Like he can have more than
yes,
more
women.
Have more women, and it is okay. There is a song that was trending. Now it's even trendy.
The song cannot blow.
And the song.
That's why I don't know the song.
This is not, they don't need to sit you down. But it's a general acceptability that so now we are not trying to change the narrative.
Okay.
But does two wrong makes it right? No.
Like I said.
Now. It's okay.
But did you hear David say that it is normal for men to cheat?
Yes.
And then for the women to go to the mountain.
See, it is not even the men that are saying it. It is the women that gave the position, the plaque, what do they call it now? The award to male gender that
cheating
is
just,
you see young ladies saying that so in their mind they don't want it like that, but in their mind they have that
they've given
excuse for men that will always be in that movie. The end
justified the means.
The guy was telling us when she hugged is that can the man stop cheating. He said they will try not to be caught next time. I didn't see reason why they should put that. Because a movie is to change the narrative, to teach. So what they are saying is that we're 41
is nothing.
It's nothing. But do you know there are men that don't cheat?
Yes.
Do you know? And there are some
real.
people. Yes.
I met a man, and he was saying something. He said he's not a pastor.
Okay.
He's not, because most of the people I hear things like that from, they tell you, okay, he's a pastor, or he's a cleric, and so one way or the other, he has the fear of God and all of that. But this person is not even a cleric, and he said, I don't cheat. You can ask my wife. Said I don't. And for me, I just felt like, wow.
So men can't. It's not even their way. Just like some people. So we have men that don't cheat, and we have some people that they are cheating not because they want to. They just felt that
circumstances push them into it.
Yes.
The male ego. Or I have
We've
to
seen
do this as
a
a
story.
man.
We've seen a story where a man will go because the wife is giving him problem. Try to seek comfort outside and find himself in that web. Now, for a man like that, could have. I mean, it's my thought that was the best option to solve the problem. So for that man, might not be a chronic cheat. Do you get? So things like this would draw attention that there are better ways to solve issues. Do you get? But you're not ending a movie to tell us that men
cheat, but don't get caught.
Do you get? So
they will catch you as a man.
Let's talk
if you're
about
planning
this.
to cheat or you're cheating, believe me that they will catch you. They will see.
Amen.
was a cut.
I'm not saying you'll be prosecuted for it, but let me leave it. But if you think you want to, they will catch you.
Okay, let's talk about the cast of the movie.
But don't forget that men cheat with women.
So
I've been seen men that tell. If I saw something somewhere the guy said, "Babe, I'm married, but I can tell you that I'm actually single right now."
But you know that the audacity of women also ready to go with a man that is married is now on the high side. Now they be like, "Emma, come on, she making my shit." Okay, now see your heart like money. Does that mean that women should not make money for themselves? But no, because the money.
Of course, the
money can be gotten by any gender.
I'm encouraging it,
but seriously, I just feel like it's written well, and it has to go back to we imbibing it in our culture now.
Okay.
Telling the younger ones that cheating is not the male thing. It is not what a male should acquire as what makes you a man, because that was what was introduced then, that we excuse men for that and we make it an abomination for a woman. Do you get? But now it shouldn't be. So don't let us start saying that it's a gender thing. It shouldn't be. If you want to get married, plan to be faithful to your partner. If you're not going to be faithful to your partner, some people will tell you that you don't know how to double date. Not even they are not married. They just don't do it. They face one person at a time, and which is okay. And which is okay. Do you get? So for the man who was even catching cruise with it, he was even saying it to the mother-in-law. Shebi, I didn't bring him.
I think that's
what do you think about
that was one thing that I didn't like about the movie.
Okay.
The fact that's why I said I don't know if it's I know there were two tribes. I don't know if they were trying to portray something there.
Yeah.
But I just didn't like the fact that the guy had to make the mother-in-law understand that I can cheat on your daughter, but then I have other responsibilities. I take care of her. Maybe people say Orula no. Is that not?
I want no need see.
There's no
I don't go anywhere anymore. The way that people are coming out now, if your daddy is not standing with that, your daddy will collect, and it's really scary. It's really scary, right?
Even for the kind of I want to know the Orola, not this one that in for money.
And the mother.
Did you hear the mother say you want to leave this kind of house? So it relates.
You see the simple thing that the man did, but Nicolo that kind of fine. The man walk kitchen they felt that he has even done because their husband will not do that.
Yes.
Baba
will not prostrate and greet you and then follow you to the kitchen.
But
then, for me, the movie was there.
Okay.
But I also like the fact that I think it's high time. You said something that now married women cheats more. I don't encourage it. I don't preach it. But the truth is, men need to start learning or start getting a taste, just a little, and from even the movie you could tell a taste of what they dish out. People don't realize that these things can be traumatic. It can be stressing.
But for me, I've never seen it. Honestly, I've never seen cheating as a payback for a cheating partner.
So
if you don't want that marriage again, please throw it away. You're not more doing marriage.
Divorce or going to the mountains.
Okay, we are married. You cheated on me. Now to pay you back.
You know what
I'm going to go and cheat. Will she marriage more? So I can't. What did it come in? Do you get? So it has never been an option. But some people still feel like if we pay me, if we not do it. Do you get?
If we not do it.
Honestly,
I mean, just look at Zubi's reaction from just getting a
this institution called marriage.
And men are so
it's not marriage again.
But do you know that
it's not marriage again? You are just doing something else.
David he loves his wife.
Honestly,
yes, because there are men that don't send you.
They don't.
All this
Whoever calls
nobody
you,
be.
that's your own, But then I recommend anybody who wants to get vindication, for a cheating spouse, you can go see the movie.
Yeah.
Like, you want to feel good as a woman, that because a lot of women, I saw comments, women were like,
and I love the collaborations. It was funny.
Yes, it was funny. I think the movie was just
the only thing for me in that movie is, okay, first I like the costume. I like the way they portrayed the man to be an Igbo guy with his costume. I was joining two colors together. Yes, it was okay. And also another thing that I don't really like about Toyin's Abraham's movie is too much of explaining things that can be visualized. It's a movie. It's something that we can see. You get? So you don't need to tell us, my sister mother. You've called her your aunt. You don't need to explain. You don't need to spell out things. You don't need to show us that someone is pregnant and say that you are a pregnant woman. We've seen the tummy protruding. You get? You don't need to tell us that doctor at the real lab coat, at the real stethoscope, at the real. So they are generally movies should be more of pictorial story. You understand? When we see things like this, just place some things. Like, do you know they did an advert for a brand of drink in that movie? A Coca-Cola was put on the table that they pour. Do you know, it was strategic, and I got the message. It's okay. You don't need to not tell us that.
I'm running advert for you.
Do you get? So I know she do that a lot, and I've seen it in her movies that she will explain to us that just tell us things we've seen. Do you get? So we should play down. Let us go back to the original reason. I mean, the origination of movie itself, that it's more of pictorial storyline. So what we can try to tell story more with pictures, with things we can see rather than lines. But aside that, the movie it's okay.
So was the movie there for you if you want to rate it?
Yes, I will rate it 7.
I'll give it a 6. It was just comical.
I give it a 7.
Moral lessons.
It looks like they carry. This is what I want to tell you. This is the lesson, the only lesson you're going to get from this story. So let's build a story around it. And it was so straight, no suspense, nothing. It was just.
It was just comical. I think the idea of Zubi made it actually funny. It was meant to be comical. So for me, I'll just give it a 6.
Yeah, well, this feels different from others. So I'll give it let's just say 7.
You are so magnanimous the way you dash your.
Her name is Magnus.
But it's okay, that's your view. And of course, we'd like to know your comments also when dropping it. Put your views also, but surely don't give your review based on your rating rather based on our own review.
Yes.
Watch the movie. It's on Toyin Abrams TV, platform on YouTube, so you can watch it. And the movie is to make you feel by Toyin Abraham. Watch the movie and come here to drop your comments. And let's see.
And yes, so the last movie we're going to be reviewing for the day, we're talking about Between Us. Yes, that's one powerful movie. I saw it prior to the time I saw the movie. Before now, I've seen reviews of people who would say that Mopimpe should leave story writing and the rest of it. I've seen people who have come for her severally on how her movies are this and that. Basically, this is a story of a couple, Tiara Oluwa and Barrister Olaleye. They actually seem perfect. They seem like a perfect couple. And that was shown in all of the lovey-dovey scene they had, which at some point in time, I got tired of seeing them. But beneath all of these lies, guilt, there were a series of dark secrets, of course, and blackmail eventually came in. And they got to find out by a simple mistake of swapping
phones.
No, they didn't swap their phones. They mistakenly took each other's phones.
This one.
Because apparently, because of the lovey-dovey, they had same phone, same pouch, and they mistakenly took each other's phone.
I know someone that thing has happened to.
It can't be me.
How did it end?
It was okay. In fact, they didn't have the opportunity to return the phone during the day. Wow. It was later in the evening.
They don't cheat.
It was later in the day that they had to just judge the film.
A lot of you already got the inside story when I said they don't cheat. Well, they cheated, the both parties, yeah. And apparently, Barrister Olalaye had a dark secret where he had done something that had, he killed by mistake though, but that was much later we found out.
Yeah.
He killed the brother to his wife, and apparently the wife, who happened to be Tiara Oluwa, who that's her name in the movie, but was played by Mobimpe. She also had a haunting past. Not her fault, but she lost her womb in the process, couldn't have a child, and resulted to covering up that, not informing the husband. And you know how it is when you entrust a secret in the hands of one or two person. It became blackmail. We have we see in the story where Barrister Olalaye is being blackmailed by Mimi, his side chick, who saw all that happened while he killed, And we also see the doctor who covered Tiara Oluwa's lies of not having kids and all of that. We see him blackmailing them. So it was a cycle of blackmail, like a lot of blackmail, and I'm wondering, what if they didn't have money? Blackmail here and there. But basically, the end result of this story is the unity, the fact that all of this had to be kept between them. And it just shows you how the power of unity as a couple can work, irrespective of the situation. Blackmail, trouble, in sweetness, as a couple, as long as you're united, two can chase 10,000.
Two can chase 10,000 out. And I would say that is one of the biggest theme of that movie, unity, that nothing comes between them. Although they covered some past with doing the wrong things, but at least that was what they thought they could do at that moment to save their marriage, to save their union. And but sometimes I just feel like the issue that the wife had was she couldn't conceive because she does not have a womb. And I'm thinking that at what point should a spouse tell your partner things like that, things deep like that, that that it's going to affect both of you in the future.
It was not our fault.
And that's what I'm saying. At what point should you discuss
but what
with
point
your
should
partner?
she have told him that, hey, something happened to me, not it wasn't my fault, but I lost this at the
well, if I say before the marriage, we all know that marriage would never work, because the belief of African parents or the African family is that and then how does he explain to his family that my wife you cannot give birth and all of that. So Mobimpe will also not want to jeopardize meeting a very nice man and a very rich one.
Tiara
Oluwa, yes, almost perfect person. He was rich, he was loving, he was sweet.
But honestly, I would say it's a marriage. It's a marriage. It's something that is going to affect both of you. So there are men that they are not keen about children. Do you get? And now there are several 1001 ways to have a child. Okay, so for me, I think there are some decisions that as there are some past history that should be told before marriage, because if that is coming up after marriage, then that is deceit. So the man can decide to send her packing, even if he could have understood with her before marriage. That could have been you lied.
You understand? Do
you get? You lied. So let the man decide if he or she is going to. I say he or she. Let the man decide if he's going to accept the woman with that, or if the woman is going to accept the man. If there is any story behind the man wants to share also. So I would say, because of the marriage, major is not to now put everything on the table. Maybe on the first date. If it's not going to affect the other person, you can keep it to yourself. But it's going to affect like a child of. The issue like
not being able to have a child
that is going to affect both of you. If it's like you don't make your degree, bad degree. You get? But if you know that this is going to affect both of you, you should put it on the table and let the man decide. And now marriage now it's different. People now have children without getting married.
True, and that's
they never had a man.
That's something I love about the movie. They actually mentioned the ways people can have kids. we saw the doctor. In fact, we saw Gabriel Falayon
suggesting
suggesting IUI,
yes, IVF,
IUI. It was beautiful. See, you really need to pray to God to give you a matured partner, because I've seen where as a person you tell that person you feel he or she loves you so much, and then you tell them that life-threatening secrets, and some of them will accept you at that point in time. But have you thought of how some of them actually behave after the marriage?
Yeah.
You find people throw shades at you for any slight quarrel. They're reminding you of, Tiara Oluwasewo, you that you cannot have a child. You that, do you understand? And it can be very traumatic and mentally, what's the word? It just puts you in a very, very dark place. So I don't know. I think it's just for them to pray. And I think that's what Tiara Oluwa saw. Knowing that, telling this guy that, I don't have a womb. Yeah. Men were in Nigeria. How many men will accept that? Perhaps if he's outside the country.
Even if he accepts that fact, what of his family? What of friends?
Perhaps he would just cover up for her, keep telling lies and stories to cover and cover. That's why it's between them.
It's real, sure.
I will say that whatever you want to share, make sure you are healed first before sharing it. So whatever the person is saying, it's not going to take you back. You can understand, because like what you said, there are some people that will just be tripping you with the story you told them about your past. They just want to bring it back again. But no, at that time, be sure that you are healed. So whatever the person is saying, know that you are complete yourself. If the marriage does not work, try to understand the person also. Yeah. So people cannot deal without having a child. It's not their fault. But just understand the person that because this person cannot deal without having a child, he has to put away with the relationship, which is okay. You should be able to hear no's to find a yes.
If we allow you talk, if we allow you go on, everybody will separate. Not even everybody separate. Like JBM said that you are okay. See, whatever you can walk, I don't mind JBM. But
happy walking out.
But for me, overall, the movie, what stood out for me was, I don't know if that's possible, that somebody would, unalive your relative, your brother, your family,
and then you let it go.
You let it go because you have this thing.
I've actually seen a Christian movie many years ago.
Yeah, many years ago.
Many years ago.
Yeah.
Tubashewo killed the father of the bride and whatever. But
I don't know.
But at that point, what can she do? She's healed over the death of her brother.
Because I think it's been a while they've been looking for the brother
for him,
also.
And
knowing that he is dead, maybe that will give her some kind of peace.
Yes,
now.
and I like the fact that
you see the man, won't you start thinking, you're the one that
look like mommy.
No, I'm not sure.
Because we're all not sure.
Because she had actually vented, tried to share, display her emotions and.
Ladies and gentlemen, please go on YouTube.
We'll leave it to you.
Mobimpe Adedimeji on this one, Between Us. Beautiful movie. It was clean, and I love the fact that Gabriel Afolayan was on that set. There's something about that guy.
He knows how to act.
His delivery is 100.
Yes.
He's good at what he does, and in fact, I love his delivery there. He does. Okay, that's how far we can go on the review of
what's your rate?
So my rating, because I felt like the whole lovey-dovey thing dragged on for too long. They were trying.
You are not a master of love.
I love love, but they were trying so hard to show us that they were perfect. It was just too much.
It was just the background. Yeah. They just have to tell that background of the story before they start telling us the chaotic. But
outside that, I would rate the movie. I'll give it 8.5. Yes, I'll give it an 8.5.
8.5. Well, the movie was good, but
it didn't do that for you.
That for me. Let me give it a 6. So
I gave it that rating also because I think I am that kind of woman who will shield my man, and he just gave don't go on live but I'm the kind of person that will keep his secret and keep
make sure they hold him down.
Yeah, so he just resonated with me, and I just felt I love this movie. So yes, 8.5. So 6, and
I'll give 7. I give 7. It's a good movie.
Magnus, you didn't do well. Okay, that's how far we can go on the show today. Don't forget that you can always check us out on our YouTube channel.
Yes.
At Echoes TV, and on Instagram at Echoes Room. You find us there. Please please, we need your support, your like, subscribe, tell your friend to tell your friend to tell your friend. Drop a comment. A like will not hurt you, I'm Ladypash, and I'll see you next time.
And I'm Rosemary, MO for short. See you next time.
And don't forget, if you have a movie you want us to review, you can put it in the comment section.
Yes.
We are going to watch the movie and come here to review. You can call me JBM, and that's fine. Enjoy the rest of your life.